Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Tammy, hi Dee Dee. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Alice. How's everyone? Well, you know how it works, so I'll switch the screens. I am practicing Celtic cross readings if anyone wants one of those. Hi Alice, so what do my angels and spirit guides want Alice to know right now about their relationship with Kyle? Ooh. Spirit guides, answers, or Fae. What do the angels and spirit guides want Alice to know about their relationship with Kyle? That's way too many. Let's see. There spirit guides, answers, or Fae that want to come and give Alice a message. What does Alice need to know about her relationship with Kyle? I don't know if there's like trust issues before or whatever's going on with that before, but I feel like things have gotten better because the Knight of Cups is here, so I do feel that love and romance is brewing between the two of you. I feel like there's still a lot to know about each other, still a lot to nurture and figure out between each other, is what I feel like they're trying to tell you here, because I just feel like, you know, patience pays off, so slow and steady seems to be the way to go. You have the Chariot in the dark, so I feel like it's just not quite sure what's going on, but you know, it's good to take a pause before you keep going, kind of thing. It's not like you're not seeing each other or anything. You just kind of really slow and steady, not rushing it. The Wheel of Fortune is in the dark, so I feel like things may not always go positively all the time. Let's see, what exactly does Alice need to know about her connection with Kyle? Yeah, love and romance is definitely there. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like not having that power struggle of who gives who more attention or that sort of thing. There's the Eight of Pentacles in the light. So like I said, it's still things are developing, things are, you know, it's a matter of being consistent in your energy with each other and that sort of thing. Love and romance, things are getting better, right? You're rising above. So the only way to go is up from here, it seems. What else does Alice need to know about this energy? Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you. The sun is shining. I don't know if it's supposed to be in the light or not. It kind of fell out. But either way, it's positive vibes. It's good energy. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. You know, it's not always going to be 50-50. You know, sometimes it's going to be 40-60 or that sort of thing. But I feel like overall is good. It's just slow and steady. Take your time to get to know each other. DD. Will I have a good time on Wednesday at Chelsea's birthday party? Let's see for DD. Is there any spirit guides, answers, and Fae? I want to come and give DD a message. Will DD have a good time on Wednesday at Chelsea's birthday party? There may be some other. Just gonna make sure that's not Alice's energy that's lingering. We'll try that again. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give DD a message? Do you feel like love is coming your way, DD? Because I keep seeing the lovers card here. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give DD a message? Too many cards. I think this deck doesn't want to cooperate. Let's see for DD. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give DD a message? Will DD be having a good time on Wednesday at Chelsea's birthday party? There you go. Now I got your energy. Not gonna lose it. I want to come out. Ooh, I told you love was coming your way. Oh man, I don't know what's going on with that, but the lovers was kept trying to come through. Didn't matter if we changed deck, it still made its way out. This is so love and romance. I don't know if you're gonna meet this person at Chelsea's party or what's gonna happen there, but romance seems to be on the table here. You have the Eight of Swords. I don't know what restrictions could come into place or what's going on with that. I just feel like with the Eight of Swords, you may feel anxious. You may, I don't know if it's just being anxious about in general, or if there's a reason to be. For the Death card in the dark, I feel like there may be some changes. I'm not quite sure what the changes would be. I feel like it's kind of like wanting to resist the changes, not wanting to go with the flow with the changes. Whatever it is, the love seems to be coming through anyways. Love, romance energy, the Four of Swords is in the dark. So I feel this energy of, I don't know if it's like forcing to rest or like needing to take a break, or maybe just a matter of stepping outside and that's where you're going to meet this person. What does DD need to know about this energy? Yeah, the Four of Pentacles in the light, so most importantly, protect yourself, right? Love or not, protect yourself. The stars in the dark. So, have faith, believe in yourself, believe in your strength. The Hierophant, I feel like, know who you are. Don't let anyone change who you are. Stick to, your values, your beliefs, and I feel like there's going to be some quick, fast-paced changes with the Eight of Wands here. Looks positive overall, right? The sun is shining, there's positive energy, the Queen of Wands, nurturing and loving. So I don't know if it's going to be a matter of you taking care of someone else at this party or someone taking care of you. Six of Swords, letting go of that anxiety or letting go of whatever was worrying you or stressing you there. You'll overcome it. That's what I got. Tammy, what was the energy around my computer when it went down? Let's see for Tammy. Joining spirits, spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae. What was the energy around Tammy's computer? What was the energy around Tammy's computer? For the Four of Swords, I don't know if it just needed a restart or what, but it needed a break. It was tired. It was overloaded. The Eight of Wands, maybe it was running slow and that's why it needed to restart or whatever it is you did to fix it. The Temperance is in the dark too, so it ran out of patience. Not sure how to read for a computer, but Two of Wands. I don't know. I feel like the computer was playing it safe, maybe trying to do some updates to protect your programs or whatever. The Emperor was in the dark, not confident in running properly. That's what I got with that, though. Will Tammy's computer work again? The King of Pentacles says yes. I don't know what happened to it. Yes, moving. He's the IT expert. Bernadette. Current energy for Bernadette. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? Ooh, there's things coming your way, right? You have the Page of Swords here. I feel the sense of you having like clear thoughts, clear mind, clear ideas of what's going on. For the Page of Swords, she's very chatty and playful, so I feel some of that coming through in your energy. I feel this energy too of getting some good news or good information about something or other. You have the Two of Wands. So I feel like you may be playing it safe, maybe indecisive a little bit, not quite sure which is the best decision to make going forward. You have the Magician here, so I feel like you're gonna make magic happen either way. You're feeling like crap? Oh man, well maybe this is an energy boost. um yeah. For the Magician in the light, I feel like, making magic happen one way or another, right? I just feel a sense of being determined and using your full potential. So maybe you're feeling like crap because you are using all of your strength for working in the background of what you got going on in your mind. You have the Knight of Cups in the dark. I mean, the light. I don't want to say in the dark. In the light, I feel like there is romance and love in the air around you. There is the Emperor in the dark, so I don't know if someone's being like stepping on your toes or being overly controlling or what's going on with that. What's going on with the Emperor in the dark here? Movie says that to show any signs of life. Oh yeah. For the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is saying slow down, evaluate your situation, see what needs taken care of and what doesn't, what things you can focus on with growth or that needs work and what can wait and what needs to be looked at now. The Seven of Cups is in the light too, so I don't know if that's just a matter of recognizing your low energy with feeling better moving forward, right? Yeah, the Judgment in the dark too. I mean, the light too at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like so this rebirth, your energy is gonna come back. Maybe it's already started and you didn't notice. Sarah, what do you see happening in my connection with the initial CE this month? Let's see. What's coming towards Sarah or what's happening in Sarah's connection with initial CE this month? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I can give Sarah a message about CE's energy this month towards Sarah. I feel like, I don't know if this is your energy, because I feel like your energy is kind of, I don't know if it's like losing hope of what's going on between your connection with CE or what's going on with that. Because I feel like there's this energy of trying to figure out how to improve things, how to work things out, but still kind of feeling drained or tired of doing that. You have the King of Cups and the Light too, so yeah. What's going on with CE's energy? What's going on with CE's energy? The King of Cups, I just feel like, they're like keeping to themselves, they're not expressing themselves very much. A little bit of trust issues, they're not really relying solely on their intuition. They may be overthinking things. The Eight of Swords, I don't know if this is like the two of you are not talking right now, like there's restrictions between the two of you, like no contact or something. The Eight of Swords, I just feel like there's this energy of you or them, or maybe both of you being stuck in your head, feeling anxious, not knowing which direction to move towards. The Eight of Wands. Sorry, the Nine of Wands. Eight of Wands too, I just feel like there's slow progress going on, like lack of movement. Yeah, Tower energy. I don't feel like anything is going to be progressing or moving forward this month. Like, it's very slow energy. It's all being delayed. There's not a lot of motivation to keep going or move towards you or whatever's going on with that. The Tower, there may be also some unexpected changes and may slow things down as well. I don't know if somebody's like focused on the past and not really focused on what the current energy is or what it holds. Because I feel like the energy is just kind of stuck. It's not like CE is going anywhere or anything. They're just not moving forward. They're just not moving. Eight of Pentacles is in the dark. Lack of focus. Scattered energy coming through. The Queen of Swords, I don't feel like they're lying. I just feel like they don't overly express themselves. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I got though. I don't know. Feel free to ask more questions. You can ask as many questions as you want on numbers tonight. Alice. Kyle's thoughts and feelings about Alice. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Kyle's thoughts and feelings about Alice. Where are Kyle's thoughts and feelings about Alice? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What are Kyle's thoughts and feelings about Alice? Very positive. What are Kyle's thoughts and feelings towards Alice? I don't feel like Kyle's a very, emotionally type of person. I feel like they do more thinking than emotions. Is Kyle loyal to Alice? Is Kyle loyal to Alice? Any spirit guide, sisters, and your face. Kyle loyal to Alice? Queen of Wands is yes. How does he think? Okay, let's do this first and then we'll see how Kyle thinks you feel about him. There is a sun, so I feel like there is a lot of positive energy between the two of you. The two of you have had some success or happy times together. The strength card is in the dark, but sometimes, the strength in the dark, a weakness could be a sign of passion. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. There is some scattered energy going on, I feel, with Kyle towards you. Not really sure, or they're not really sure where to direct their energy, kind of thing. Because I feel like they want to go slow and steady, not really rushing into anything. They may struggle with a relationship work type balance. I don't know if they feel like they're being pressured to do better, or they feel like they know they should do better, but they're still struggling with that balance with the relationship and whatever else they have going on. The temperance. I feel like they don't really have a lot of patience. I feel like they may try to rush through things, try to get everything done, but not feeling very confident in themselves. I feel like they easily get stuck in their head, but I feel like when it comes to you, they feel like they know how they feel, even though they don't express it that much. You know, they may not be open to talk about everything that's going on in their mind. But the Ten of Cups, I feel like that also shows that they're committed towards you. They feel satisfied with you. You know, that fulfillment energy. Yeah, yeah. You know, some people are just like that, you know? I don't know what a zodiac sign is, but some zodiac signs definitely spend more time in their head than in their heart. And then there's other zodiac signs that spend more time in their heart and not enough time in their head, you know? It goes like that. There's the Four of Wands, so I feel like they feel very happy around you, like you make them feel like at home. You make them, you know, feel like they belong, and you know, the Queen of Wands was a yes card too, that they are loyal towards you emotionally. Um, let's see. How does Kyle think Alice feels about him? How does Kyle feel that Alice? What does Kyle? What does Alice think? No, doing that wrong. How does Kyle feel about what Alice thinks and feels about him? I feel like if he feels the two of you are moving forward in a positive light, you know, it feels like there's a good balance between the two of you, good sense of gratitude and that sort of thing. Maybe it feels like sometimes you're not always happy with him, not always satisfied with him. The moon is in the dark too, so I don't know. I feel like Kyle's not really one to rely on their inner emotions or their intuition or that sort of thing. You know, they're more logical than spiritual, is what I'm trying to say. And the Queen of Wands is in the dark here, so even though he sees you as the Queen of Wands, someone who is very vibrant, sexy, fearless energy, they may feel like you don't see it that well, or you don't think that he feels that way towards you. What else does Alice need to know about Kyle's feelings? Need of Swords. I don't know if they feel like you're not opening up either, or they're not quite sure what you're thinking. So I don't know if you're more emotional, but they don't know what you're thinking. They're not good at picking up emotional cues all that well. I don't know. That's what I got though. Didi, the whole month. What does Didi need to know for the first week of April? What does Didi need to know for the first week of April? Haven't done these in a while, eh? What does Didi need to know for the first week of April? For the first week in April, you have the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like it's a matter of being mindful of your spending and, you know, your materialistic things that they have going on a little bit there. Because I feel like there's this energy of focusing on what your long term goals are, um, where you can save and that sort of thing with your money, being more cautious with it. You have the Knight of Swords in the dark, so maybe a matter of thinking wisely before you jump into taking action too quickly to avoid any disasters. Perhaps, you know, the Towers in the Dark, so it's all about avoiding the disaster. I just feel like there may be some tension building somewhere. I'm not quite sure what that is about. But you have the Knight of Wands, right? Ready to take action. The hot, fiery, burning energy that wants to push you to move too fast. And your Knight of Swords says, wait, deity, slow down. Don't rush into it. But there does seem to be a new beginning coming for you with the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know what that new beginning is. Could be a new job, new opportunity, new um, connection with someone, because I just feel the sense of you being more optimistic and manifesting some good energy with that as well. What does Gigi need to know about the second month of April? You have the Ace of Swords in the dark. So maybe you didn't like this new beginning in the second week, or you missed it, or I don't know what's going on with that. Because I just feel like maybe your thoughts or ideas are a little bit clouded of what you wanted. You have the Two of Wands in the dark too, so I don't know if it's just a matter of not really being able to visualize what your future plans are, or not knowing what plans to make. Because I feel like you are going to have options, though. You know, lots of options, lots of choices to make. You know, I think it's a matter of making a choice that you feel like you can stick with, or is realistic for you and your energy without causing any conflicts or tension or anything like that with others. Because I feel like there may be some unresolved issues that may spark up again. If there's any tension, you have the King of Swords in the dark too. So maybe this person's being a butt cheek and just being irrational and controlling, or whatever his deal is. Let's see what's going on for the third week for Didi. You have the Page of Swords in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of, yeah, I feel like the third week you maybe not get the best news, or you may not get the communication you're wanting or waiting for, because you have the Magician here though. So despite not getting all the answers, you're gonna make that magic happen anyways, right? I feel the sense of you being determined and resourceful and confident in your actions. Gonna figure it out even if things don't play fair. You're gonna figure out your way around it. The Empress is in the dark too, so I feel like it's a matter of don't forget to take time for yourself. Switch back and forth on the screen. Is that better? I don't know. The moon. So some things are still up in the air. There may be some mysteries yet to be unraveled by the third week. Let's see the fourth week. What's going on the fourth week of April for Didi? Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there may be a lack of communication going on. So I'm not sure if that's on your end or someone else's end. I don't know if that's what's gonna delay things for you, or what's going on with that. The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like there may be some sort of drama coming through. I don't know what that is, or some sort of financial delay. Maybe a mixture of both. You have the Ten of Wands here, so I feel like there's going to be a lot on your plate. A lot of responsibilities. You may be tired, but you're resilient, so you can get through it. The Sun energy is here, so positive energy. New beginnings seem to be coming for you. You have the World at the bottom of the deck here, so you're going to have success. Things are going to go your way with accomplishments there. That's what I got. Tammy, let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What does Tammy need to know about G's energy? G keeps arguing and claiming she got an apartment. What is the energy around? Did she get an apartment? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? What does Tammy need to know about G energy? What's going on with G? Did G get an apartment? I do feel like whatever's going on between the two of you is coming to an end. So I don't know if she's been talking to friends, getting some information, getting some resources, or what's going on with that with the Three of Cups here. Because I feel the sense of her getting support, feeling that sense of community coming through for her. You have the Page of Swords. Maybe she's waiting for some clarity on some of this information that hasn't come through, or she hasn't told you everything that's going on. The King of Swords is in the dark too. So I don't know if there's like both of these people she hasn't told, what's going on there, or if one's manipulating the other. I don't know. There is the magician here, so she's making magic happen or trying to. I feel a sense of her being very resourceful, very determined, very practical in her energy. Let's see what's going on here for G's energy. Did G get an apartment? The Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if that's the information she's waiting for or what, but I feel like she's very hopeful, wishing to. It seems to be like the Wheel of Fortune's turning in her favor. She's definitely trying to focus on making some future plans for herself. She's going slow, but she's trying to take action when needed. She's trying to work things out for her future. I feel like she doesn't have all the results yet. She's lacking a little bit of info. Let's see what else. Three of Swords. I don't know if she's a little bit worried, or I feel like she is worried about breaking your heart and disappointing you. But yeah, and that's what I got. You're welcome. Aaron, hello. For Aaron, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aaron a message? What could be the reason why MKC has blocked communication with Aaron? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is the reason that MKC has blocked communication with Aaron? What's going on in their energy? You have the Six of Pentacles and the Light, so I feel like MKC's energy is good. I feel like there's an equal balance in her energy there, right? I feel like she's been helping others, making money, that sort of thing. Maybe she is. I feel like she has feelings for you or new feelings for you, and I think she really does not want to have feelings for you. She wants these feelings to go away, so I really feel like that's why she blocked you. If she can't see you, doesn't know what you're doing, she thinks that she can block these feelings. But I feel like she's lying to herself about it. The moon's in the dark, she's deceiving herself. Yeah. I feel like she misses the way things used to be because I feel like, she's chasing something that she knows is not in her roots of her. Um, is what I'm feeling here. The Queen of Wands. I feel like she's trying to be that strong, independent lioness, right? I think she has a child, right? Trying to do what she can, but I feel like it's just avoiding one disaster after another. Let's see. Is there another guy in MKC's picture? Is there another guy? Is MKC seeing another guy? Is MKC seeing another guy? I feel like there is, but I feel like it's a toxic energy. It's not like a love energy. So I don't know how strong this connection is or what their relationship is with each other, because I feel like she's definitely hiding them from you, but I don't really feel like there's a lot of positive energy coming from that, except for the justice. So may not be as bad as it looks, but maybe it's just for sex and that's why it looks like this. But the Six of Wands, I feel like she is starving for attention, right? Six of Wands. Maybe the wrong places or the wrong thing, but Four of Swords, I feel like she knows she needs to put a rest on this, but she's trying to hope for the best. Yeah, she's on edge, she's guarded, she's protecting herself there. She knows it's not the most positive situation. Yeah. It's just for sex, but doesn't seem like it's good sex though. Well, there wasn't really any good cards there, like party times. I don't know. Let's see for Bernadette. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? Anything that Bernadette should know about what's happening at school with Bernadette's son? What is the energy at Bernadette's son's school? What is the energy around Bernadette's son's school? There's a Page of Swords, so it appears to be good communication. I don't know if you've had good communication with them or not. The Knight of Swords, taking action. Not quite sure what kind of action that would be at a school. I feel like there's some taking action, being focused, being clear-minded, good thoughts going on there. The Hierophant, I feel like it's running as traditionally. There is the Page of Wands there, so I don't know if there's something going on around your son that they're not talking to someone about, or they're not opening up to, or maybe there's more fires going on than the school themselves realize around your son. Not quite sure what's going on with that. Just seems like there's some block communication coming through with the Page of Wands in the dark. There is the Nine of Swords. I don't know if your son has been worried or stressed out about school, if there's bullies or what. What's going on with the Nine of Swords? The Five of Cups. I don't know if there's been some conflicts going on, but I feel like your son is probably doesn't feel as satisfied as he should going to school. Yeah. The Temperance seems like the alignment is all good. Yeah. Yeah. School is hard. I don't know how old your son is, but it's tough. It's hard to make friends. It's not like when we went to school. You know, all the friends are online. Right? Even if they go to school, all the kids talk to each other on their phones, not face to face. It's not the same. Yeah, that is what I got. I would definitely talk to the school about it. You know, I'm always at the school. But when they see me go to the school, they all come out. The principal, everybody. They know that I don't play games. You know, I'm that bitch at the school. Oh man. Let's see, for Sarah, is CE emotionally invested, committed to any woman currently? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sarah a message? Is CE emotionally invested or committed to any women currently? The Seven of Wands is no. No, they're standing their ground that they're not. The Magician, I feel like they're determined to stand their ground, so I would say no to that. Is there something else you want me to ask the cards or clarify on? Is there anything else that Sarah needs to know about CE's emotional energy? What is CE's relationship with CA? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sarah a message? What is the relationship that CE has with CA? What's going on with them? I feel like there's the Two of Pentacles, so there's an imbalance going on between the two of them. Like, I don't know if they, I'm not quite sure what their energy is because it's very scattered, right? The Ace of Pentacles, that scattered energy, um, boredom kind of thing coming through. So I don't know what their connection is, if they come and go to each other's life because they're friends. I don't really feel like a friendship energy, but some sort of connection. The Two of Cups is also an imbalance of a mixed matched energy, is what I'm trying to say. The Three of Cups, I feel like they don't really get along all that well, right? The Three of Cups. I just feel like there's things going on around them. I don't know if it's just gossiping or what. What's going on with this energy? It says Cups. I don't know if they have like some sort of past connection with each other that felt like home, because I feel like with the King of Cups in the dark now, um, I don't know if they trigger each other or if they have trust issues with each other. Seems to be coming through with the King of Cups. I don't know if I feel like he's judging her kind of energy. Yeah, I feel like they do have some sort of connection, but I'm not quite sure what exactly it is. Maybe something from the past, but right now they don't really seem to be getting along all that well. Yeah, James, what does Alessandra see in me equals her intentions after meeting up at the festival? Ooh, that sounds fun. Let's see for James. During spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae. What does Alessandra see in James? Ooh, that's not too good. What are her intentions after meeting at the festival? What is her intentions with meeting up at? What is her intentions? What is Alessandra's intentions after meeting up with James at the festival? I was hoping to be more positive. You have the death card there. So I don't know if that means like she's not interested anymore or what, because you have the Five of Cups too. So I'm guessing there wasn't a conflict at the thing. So I don't know if she's having conflicting thoughts and feelings about it. She's still processing that. The Six of Wands, I feel like I don't know if she felt like there wasn't the good balance between the two of you, like she was thought there would be. The High Priestess is in the dark too. So I feel like she's not really trusting her intuition either. Like I feel like she may not be open and honest with what her um thoughts were um about seeing you in person. But her intentions after the moon is in the dark. So again, I'm feeling like it's really up in the air, but I feel like there won't be any. Like she has no intentions towards you moving forward. She may be just waiting to see if you're gonna contact her and work things out or not. You know, because I feel like she's not gonna put any work into it unless you do. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give James a message? What is going on with Alessandra's energy towards James? I feel like with the Three of Pentacles, she was willing to work things out. She would be dedicated towards you, but I feel like she's not going to be the one to put in the intention. She's going to wait to see what you do with it. The King of Swords, so I feel like she wants you to take the lead first, right? Is what I'm feeling. The Nine of Wands, she's a little bit guarded, but she's still open to the idea. She's not closing you off completely. I feel like she realizes there's more she needs to learn about you and the connection between the two of them. Two of yous guys, I mean. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like I'm not quite sure. The Six of Cups is here. Nostalgia, playful energy coming through. The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like she's not feeling very strongly about the connection. Okay, yeah, yeah. I feel like she's not 100% into you from the cards I got here. You know? She may want to see if there's something, but there's not any strong energy right now. She doesn't have any strong connection towards you right now. So I think, what the? Alice, April prediction for love and career. Let's see, what does Alice need to know in April for love? What does Alice need to know for love in April? The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like there may be a lack of focus. Maybe it's just kind of like, winging it. Go as it flows kind of thing. The Four of Pentacles, I feel like the two of you are, or you and Kyle, I'm not sure if you're talking about Kyle and the love energy, but I feel like if you're focused on love, you're gonna make it happen, right? I feel this energy of you, staying in your comfort zone when it comes to love and self protection, all that sort of thing. Like with your energy when it comes to love. The Nine of Swords, so I feel like we're releasing any stresses and worries when it comes to love and feeling more comfortable in it. You have the Ten of Cups in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of, not quite sure how happy you are in the love department. There's a Magician too, so I don't know if you're feeling like there's a lack of chemistry, a lack of that deep connection. that may be holding you back or holding the relationship back a little bit. Overall, there seems to be a good energy around that, give and take, gratitude energy. Let's see what else. So what else is the love energy for Alice and April? What else is the love energy around Alice and April? Not quite sure what this means for you, but it says avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. Passion. Keep the flame of passion alive. It's still the heartbeat of love. And then you have the window. A new adventure in love is coming, so be ready. So maybe even be a new person coming into your love energy. Let's see for career. What does Alice need to know about career in April? What does Alice need to know about career in April? I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, there may be an energy of feeling overwhelmed. I don't know if it's the stress or the chaos of your work or just the energy around that situation. You have the Five of Cups, so I feel that there's going to be some emotional struggles, some disappointments, struggling with making some big life choices, perhaps with the Lover's card in the dark. You're not feeling as satisfied as you hoped or wanted. Eight of Pentacles is in the dark too. What else does Alice need to know about this? With the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of a lack of focus or burnout. I'm not quite sure what that is, because it's the Seven of Pentacles. Like, evaluate your progress, see how far you've come, see what needs nurturing, what needs evaluating. Because I do feel like you will be doing the work, though. Like, I feel like work is going to come through. Yeah, it may not be as satisfying as you hoped or wanted it to be. Things may go slower than you would like. Five of Swords, being stuck in your head, maybe stressing or worrying about something or other. But that's what I got. Tammy! Is there any spirit guides next to the Tamsy Fae? What is coming for G in April? Is there any spirit guides next to the Tamsy Fae? What's coming for G in April? Let's see. What's going on for G the first week of April? What's going on for G the first week of April? I know it's kind of already passed, but what's going on for the first week of April? For G, the King of Swords. Drain Spirit Guide, Answers, Ranger Fae. What's going for the first week of April for G? For the first week, she has the King of Swords. So I feel like she feels like she's thinking clearly. She feels like she's being responsible. Oh, for you and sorry, for you and I was just reading G and I forgot to read the I. What's coming for Tammy and G and April? During Spirit Guides, Answers, or Fae. What's coming for Tammy and G and April? Well, what is the King of Swords? I'm not sure if G is feeling like the King of Swords, where she feels like she's being very strategic, like she's putting her mind over her heart with whatever direction she's trying to go into. Because I feel like with the King of Swords, she was very clear-minded, had clear intentions of what her energy wanted to flow towards. There's a King of Pentacles here, so I'm not quite sure if that is you, or you're being protective, and focus on the more the financial side of things and the home side of things. Maybe feeling a little bit more emotional in your energy as well. For the Ace of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of maybe you and G, not sure, of feeling like you're out of ideas. There's some confusion coming through, some miscommunication coming through, some mix up or mix match energies coming through. The Magician, I feel like overall, the two of you are probably going to be manifesting what you both want to manifest, right? I feel the sense of you both using your full potential, opening that door of communication, being cool, calm, and collective kind of thing through this communication. Uh, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of determination coming through too. There's the Seven of Wands, so I feel like you are going to stand your ground. G is probably going to stand her ground. You know, I feel like you both have something to prove to each other. Not quite sure what that is about. The Four of Swords is in the dark too. But I feel this energy of feeling burnt out and forcing to take a break from each other. I don't know if that has already happened though, because that was for the first week. What's going on for the second week of April for Tammy and G? You have the devil. The devil's out to play here, right? So I don't know if there's been some peer pressure going on or what's going on with that, but I feel like, being seduced by the materialistic world seems to be a strong energy. The Ten of Pentacles, the two of you working something out for the home department. I feel like home life will be improved, right? Because I feel the sense of having success, getting money, settling down, supporting each other kind of thing. Here comes the King of Swords comes out again, right? So I'm going by G's energy for the King of Swords because that's what came out when I asked earlier. Still feeling very clean-minded, still feeling very determined, still putting her mind over her heart. Kind of energy coming through. The Four of Cups is here, so I feel like she is maybe lacking interest in some things or other. I feel like I don't know if she's passed up some opportunities because she wasn't feeling it, but still kind of looking for something else, something better. Um, Four of Swords is in the dark here. Like I said, you're wanting to burn out, eh? Needing to take a break. The Four of Pentacles is here. So I feel like, a lack of cooperation, some friction between the two of you, maybe some conflicts or just butting heads. What else does Tammy need to know about her and G's energy the third week of April? The King of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of the King of Wands in the dark is just kind of someone has a big ego, someone wants to take control, someone wants to be that energy, and then someone else is a little bit irritated or impatient and that sort of energy. The world is in the dark. So I feel like whatever cycle you and G are in, it's not completed and maybe just beginning. The Hermit is in the dark, so I feel like there's avoiding some self reflection, avoiding some introspection kind of energy. The Seven of Cups, there's a lot of options to look at or consider. The Star, seeing, I feel like the universe is blessing whatever's going on here. Well, let's see what's going on here for the fourth week of April. Nine of Pentacles in the dark want to come out. What does Tammy need to know about her and G's month for the last week of April? The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark, so slow and steady seems to be the way to go, right? Not rushing into anything. Nine of Pentacles in the dark, I feel this energy of being stubborn and possessive, uncompromising energy coming through. The Fool's kind of like lacking direction. Ten of Swords hitting rock bottom and figuring things out how to rise above. The Lover's love may be torn with, or maybe some the shizness to do in the relationship between the two of you of how you're going to work things out and how to move forward. The Ten of Wands, a lot of responsibility, a lot of weight, a lot of burden energy coming through. Feeling overwhelmed, maybe some obligations are going to come through. But yeah, a lot of hard work, a lot of stress seems to be how April is going to end. But there does seem to be some love coming through as well, though. I'm figuring things out. That's what I got. She has a biggie girl. Kids always do, right? DD, general reading for DD. What does DD need to know right now? Is there any spirits here, guys? Answer James or Faye that want to come and give DD a message. What does DD need to know right now? What does DD need to know right now? Oh, you have the Three of Wands, so I feel like you're not really looking forward to the future all that well or all that clearly. There is the Three of Swords, so I don't know if there's going to be some heartbreaks or disappointments coming through towards you. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Light, so I feel like there's a good give and take energy of making money and getting some financial help too as well. Maybe a good balance there coming through with that sense of gratitude. The Lovers is in the dark, so maybe you'll be at a crossroads between two different people or you in a relationship of how it's going, how things are going. I feel like there may be some issues with the communication side of things. The Magician is in the dark, so I feel like there's a lack of confidence trying to come through, a lack of knowing what to manifest next kind of thing, or some confusion. What does DD need to know about this energy? The universe is blessing you, whatever that is. You're going to take action in the right direction, or someone's going to take action towards you. I feel like the Ace of Swords is kind of like being ambitious, being focused, being persuasive in your energy without any BS kind of thing. You know, I feel like the only things they're going to do is get better from here. You know, maybe a matter of figuring out where you're going to plant your seed for it to grow. The Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there is potential for like a new job, new work, or something. If you overcome the obstacles and look into the resources, it may be trying to show itself. But yeah, have faith, have hope. It seems like a good positive energy overall. Bernadette, what is happening with Kayla? Let's see, what is happening with Kayla? Is there any spirit guys answer the names or Faye? They want to come and give Bernadette a message. What is happening with Kayla? What is happening with Kayla? You have the Four of Pentacles there, so I feel like there's this energy of I don't know if Kayla just being a little bit inflexible, like she has options but not looking at it or not focusing on it or what's going on with that. But I feel like the Four of Pentacles, there's energy of her like keeping everything in and not really wanting to share what's really going on in her heart kind of thing. And there is the Eight of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like there's energy of a lack of focus, maybe at a burnout kind of energy. I feel like she's just kind of like rushing through things, not really enjoying anything. There is a Six of Swords, so I feel like she's just kind of like moving fast or trying to move fast, moving forward, leaving stuff behind. But I feel like that's causing some inner turmoil within herself with how she's, how she's doing kind of thing. And Three of Wands, I feel like she is focused on something from in the future. So I don't know if she's rushing just to get to it without enjoying, the little moments in between. The Three of Pentacles, I do feel like she's working or trying to work as a team or like a collaborating team, or I feel like she's trying to work with people. What else does Bernadette need to know right now? Yeah, the Hermit, I feel like she may feel like she's, holding everything in and not really exposing herself all that much, but but also not really using all that internal energy to self-reflect or to heal whatever that is. The Three of Pentacles in the dark. Don't know if she's isolating herself on purpose or just feels isolated. There's the Nine of Pentacles in the dark too, so yeah, I feel like there's some financial hardships going on. Maybe, yeah. Queen of Swords, though, she's staying strong. She's doing what she gotta do. She's trying to pretend like everything's fine. But that's what I got. Sarah! Let's see, for Sarah. Will Evan talk to me today, Tuesday here? If I don't reach out first, we're cool though. Just checking, if you will. Let's see for Sarah. That is cool as Tuesday over there. You're in the future. I guess I'm in the past. It's still Monday night here. It's only 7:30 on Monday here. PM. Let's see for Sarah. Is there any spirit guides, answers, Angel Fae? They want to come and give Sarah a message. Well, Evans talked to Sarah today. It's Tuesday where she is. I feel like you will. I feel like the Judgment is a yes card. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or Fae? Will Evans talk to Sarah today? If Sarah doesn't reach out first. Will Evans reach out today? No. I feel like he may, though, because the Judgment came out first. I feel like if you give him some time, I feel like he may reach out, I feel like he may be soul searching a little bit to see where his feelings are at. It's 12:33 a.m. Oh man, you should go to bed. But thank you for being here too, though. Oh man. Um, the Ten of Swords is in the light. Um, yeah, I feel like whatever's going on with Evans, he's having a hard time connecting with his heart. He's overthinking more than allowing his emotions to do its thing. So yeah, I feel like it's a possibility. You may have to be the one to charm him to get him to open up. With the Ten of Cups, to turn the Two of Cups back into the light so you can have that connection to communicate. But that's what I got. I feel like Evan may be guarded, protecting the heartstrings a little bit. And what's the advice from my angel guides when it comes to the situation with MKC? I think I try these. These are going to be helpful. There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aaron a message? There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aaron a message? What advice do you want to give to Aaron for his situation with MKC? What advice does Aaron need to hear about dealing with a situation with MKC? I feel like it's really, really, really important to trust your intuition with the High Priestess and the moon, right? The High Priestess does represent the moon energy, so you kind of have double moons here. So the moon is like you unraveling the mystery, you seeking the truth that you need to seek for your own peace of mind is what I'm feeling. Of what's going on there. The Three of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of whatever it is, I feel like it's acknowledging your stress and your tension that you have going on of not knowing what's what or what's going on there. but also figuring out what your next moves are. You have the Tower here, so I feel like there is some chaotic energies going on with you and MKC about the situation, right? I feel like you're really torn up about the relationship, of which direction to move towards, especially after she's blocked you, right? But I just feel like the lack of communication um is causing some issues. There's really a strong energy that's coming through there. What does Aaron need to know about the situation? What else does Aaron need to know about the situation? I don't know if this separation between the two of you is going to end soon, or like she's going to change her mind and unblock you and end that, or if there's some other end between the two of you that's coming through. Because the death card here, right? I just feel like there's this energy of a rebirth or a transformation does want to come through, but I don't know if it's being blocked by the lack of communication, which the two of you seem to need, and the judgment here of who's going to make the judgment call to reach out. I'm guessing it has to be MKC that has to reach out since she's the one that blocked you. I don't know if she's blocked on all the devices or just social media or what's going on with that. There's a cherry in the dark too, so there's a lack of movement coming. What is the best advice for this though? It's kind of like just pointing out the situation. What's the advice? What can Aaron do about this? I feel like with the King of Cups in the dark, it's kind of like just give her space while you figure things out with the World card here till you develop more information before trying to really reach out. The High Priestess is here again, so I feel like it's a matter of trusting your instincts and allow your instincts to guide you on this one. That's what I got though. How would I be able to release my material this month? Let's see for James. Spirit guidance for James or Faye. How will James be able to release their material this month? Or how close? Spirit guides, messages, angels, or Faye. How close is James to releasing their material this month? Ooh, I would say you're really close, right? I feel like your heart's in it, so that's the right place, right? There may be some challenges with it. I don't know if there's money involved or what. The magician, you're gonna make that magic happen. You may have to do it, different way than you're expecting, like do something untraditional. But you're being guided by the universe. You're not getting the universe's blessing to pursue this. Should James try for a single or track completion? Should James try for a single? Should James try for a single? The Three of Wands is yes, but it's in the dark, so it's not a strong yes. Should James try for a trap complication? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I know what it is, but I can't say it. It may come with more work or more responsibility. But the Eight of Swords, maybe something you can work on more. I mean, the Eight of Wands is a yes. The Ten of Wands is... the Eight of Pentacles is yes. The Ten of Wands is no. So it's kind of iffy on the track one. And a yes, but not a strong screaming yes on the singles one. So you know, trust your intuition on this one. It would take more time, yeah. You gotta follow your heart. You know, it's the first card that came out. It's follow your heart. What your heart says, do that. Don't overthink it. Just follow your heart. Noor, hello. What's coming towards Noor? Noor, what's coming towards Noor in money and finances? Right, spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae. What does Noor need to know? What's coming towards Noor in money and finances? Right, spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae. What's coming towards Noor in money and finances? Ooh, I feel like money and finances is still going to be a challenge for you, but there is going to be some improvements, right? Because they have the Five of Swords in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of like solving any issues with the finances or the money situation. You do have the Eight of Swords in the dark, so I feel like there will be less restrictions, like you'll have more freedom with your money and finances. The Four of Cups, I feel like you're going to be moving forward in a better light than maybe you were before previously. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles, so I don't know if you're going to get some good communication, good feedback or something. Because I just feel like there's just energy of you setting some realistic goals, learning something about what you got going on. I don't know if it's a matter of learning more about your investments or what's going on with that, but you seem to like there's gonna be some improvements with that too. The Knight of Wands is taking action, coming up with some new ideas or bigger ideas, feeling creative and inspired with that. You do have the Devil, so you still may be tied down to some sort of debt or some sort of payment responsibility of some sorts. You have the Judgment in the dark as well, so I feel like there's this energy of, um, don't doubt yourself. Be aware of yourself and your energy and what you can handle right now. What advice do we have for Noor? What advice can we get from Noor? Are there any spirit guides, answers, names, or fae? What advice can we have for Noor? The King of Wands, right? You hold the wand of life. So for the King of Wands, I feel this energy of being bold and charming and passionate in your energy, being assertive with your money, your finances, your investments, whatever that is. The Five of Cups, I feel like it's a matter of letting go of any past negative energy that could be around your money financial situation. The Six of Swords is moving forward and seeing what things you can let go of. So I'm not quite sure what that is for you. The Two of Wands is like trying to see for the future, see if you can plan or save for the future. If not, just focus on the now kind of thing. That's what I got. 4 champions. Don't spirit guides, angels of faith that want to give Tammy a message. What's coming towards Tammy the whole month of April? What's coming towards Tammy the whole month of April? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? They want to come and give Tammy a message. What's coming towards Tammy the whole month of April? What happened the first week of April? There was the Page of Swords, so I feel like there was some good communication, some clear, honest, direct communication. The Empress, I feel like that's the mommy card coming out, right? That's the loving, nurturing energy coming through. I feel like you felt like you hold the power over your situation, or you wanted the power over your situation, because I feel like your maternal instincts kicked in. You have the Knight of Swords, so I feel like you took action, um, or was ambitious persuasive and focused in your actions that you did take. You have the Nine of Wands in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of being a little defensive, maybe refusing to compromise a little, kind of thing that's lingering in your energy. But you know, the lioness energy, the Queen of Wands, wanting to have that nurturing, loving, motherly energy come through, but also being assertive and, you know, clear with your communication. What happening for Tammy the second week of April? What's coming the second week of April for Tammy? You have the Six of Wands. So I feel like it's a matter of getting that attention, that recognition, and being seen kind of energy. I feel the sense of you putting yourself out there and getting a sense of victory, right? I just feel the sense of the badass success coming your way, right? Getting validated, maybe getting recognized, maybe getting hit on. I don't know. Your strength is in the dark though, so you may want to boost your confidence a little bit here to have that badass success. I feel like things are going to play out fairly for you. I feel like justice is coming your way, right? I just feel the sense of you also, you know, taking accountability for your energy and your actions that you're taking moving forward. You have the Queen of Cups, so I feel like you're going to need to be mommy again, you know, with being emotionally supportive, emotionally caring. I feel like it's a matter of leading with kindness and compassion kind of energy because I feel like people are going to lean on you or need you in that type of energy. Yeah, the Ten of Wands in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of maybe delegating some tasks to others if you can. But I feel like you're also going to find some solutions on how to let go of some of the stress and burdens as well. What does Tammy need to know for the third week? You have the Hierophant here, so I feel like overall the third week things are going to go as planned, you know, with all your traditions and rituals and scheduling kind of thing. The King of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like, you know, trying to your finances and work kind of situation seems to be good. I don't know. But I feel the sense of you being focused on building that sense of stability and you know, being protective. I feel like being protective is a strong one coming through. The King of Cups again, needing you to be supportive towards others, maybe needing you to seek support from others as well. The Page of Cups, I feel like someone's going to express their feelings towards you or open up towards you in communication because I feel like there's this energy of um opening up their heart towards you and being curious to hear what your thoughts are about something. There is the moon, so some things may still be up in the air. There may be still some mysteries to unravel, some truths to find out. What does Tammy need to know for the last week of April? Yeah, the Five Pentacles. So for the last week, the money work situation may be tough. You have the Five of Swords in the dark, so someone may try to apologize towards you, ask you to reconcile. The Two of Wands is in the light, so I feel like it's a matter of making some future plans and how you're going to move forward with that. Because I feel like there's this energy of trying to play it safe, but also planning, thinking bigger, thinking outside of the box kind of thing with expanding. You have the Sun, so positive energy. I feel like there may be some resisting to ending things, maybe resisting some sort of transformation that is trying to come through here. Because I feel like there's this energy of like resisting to change and like discovering something that you may not have been aware of fully about yourself. But that is what I got. Dee Dee! Love life for Dee Dee! Guardian spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message. Guardian spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message. What does Dee Dee need to know in love life? What does Dee Dee need to know in love life? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? Love life, you have the Ten of Swords, so you've already hit rock bottom, so the only way up is up, right? You can't go any farther down than the Ten of Swords, so you may have a lot of self doubt. You may not believe in yourself, that you are attracting love into your energy. Because I feel like there's a lot of doubt, a lot of discouragement coming through, not having a lot of faith. You have the Eight of Swords, though, so I feel like there is some sort of empowerment coming through. There is you realizing your worth and your value that you have seems to be coming through. You have the Four of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like you may feel a little empty. Bottom of the deck here is a Nine of Cups, so I feel like it's a matter of lifting your spirit and then taking time for yourself. Maybe pamper yourself a little bit. What is Dee Dee need to know in love life? There was love coming in previous reading. What does Dee Dee need to know about her love life energy? You have the Seven of Wands in the light, so I feel like you're a little bit guarded. So I don't know if you're realizing that you're guarded to allow love into your energy. I feel like someone may try to communicate with you, reach out towards you. The Eight of Pentacles, I don't know if they're being delayed or if they're having trouble figuring out how to contact you. You have the Six of Swords, so I feel like you're going to move forward in a positive light, despite any negativity you may be dragging with you. You have the Queen of Cups in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of... I just feel like there's this energy of not knowing what's the best decision forward, or not knowing what to do with what's based on your mind and what's in your heart. How is Dee Dee going to open up her heart for love? These cards, eh? The Six of Pentacles is in the light. I feel like it's kind of shifting your perspective a little bit that's trying to come through. Five of Wands. I don't think there's going to be a conflict between you and someone else, and that's how you're going to meet. Or if you've had a conflict with someone in the past, they may want to try again and reconcile with you with the Knight of Swords in the dark and try to work things out with the Three of Pentacles. That is what I got. I don't know. Bernadette. Financial energy reading for Bernadette. Many spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What does Bernadette need to know about her current financial situation? What is the energy around Bernadette's financial situation? For the Page of Pentacles, I feel like there's still some things that you can learn about your finances, investments, and that sort of thing. Yeah, because with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like there's this energy of figuring out what kind of energy you can work with or what you can work through with the Page of Pentacles here. Because I feel like, you're ambitious. It's a matter of being realistic with your goals, being practical. But yeah, I feel like you're learning on what you can and cannot do, kind of thing. You have the Emperor and the Light here too. So I feel like there's this energy of what skills or qualities kind of support this idea. But the Emperor is kind of like, you hold the power over your situation. So, what new opportunities can you invest yourself into? What actions can you take? Like, where's your confidence for growth in that area? You have the Seven of Swords here, so I feel like what mindset or fear may be growing is not being completely honest with yourself, or worried of not knowing everything you need to know about your financial situation. I just feel like with the Seven of Swords, it's kind of, I don't know if it's kind of like overspending or what's going on with that. You have the Tower, so yeah, I feel like that's the hard times, right? The Tower, unexpected things just keep happening or piling up. Ugh, I just feel like there's this energy of, ugh, I don't know if it's just tension building up or what it is. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the dark too. I feel like what practical steps to move forward with would be the Tower. Like, how can you rebuild your tower kind of energy? What kind of sudden changes or sudden truths you can figure it out? Um, this is hard with the Wheel of Fortune being in the dark. What advice can we give to Bernadette about this energy? Yeah, I feel like you have been working hard, right? I feel like there's a lot of burdens or a lot of weight on your shoulders with this. The energy with the Eight of Pentacles being a little scattered. Yeah. Justice in the dark, too. Why is it justice in the dark? I feel like there's some sort of situation that you're avoiding looking into, or haven't taken time to look into. Yeah, manifest. Manifest, right? If you believe it, you can achieve it, right? Um, yeah, the magician is make magic happen. Be determined, be resourceful, be confident in your actions, communicate, make some decisions, don't be indecisive of what your next plans are. That's what I go on. It's kind of like figuring out your situation as it is. Doesn't seem like there's any new money coming in. Yeah. Yes. Alice, predictions for how things will go with Kyle in the next 2 weeks. During the spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message. During the spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to give Alice a message. How will things go between Alice and Kyle for the next 2 weeks? They're all in the dark, so I don't know if this is your energy, like doubting the connection between the two of you. Like, I don't know. The strength, I feel like your energy or the energy around the two of you is not quite strong right now in the current energy. Yeah, I don't know. There's the Ace of Pentacles in the dark too, so I feel like there's a lack of growth or a lack of potential coming through. Yeah. I mean, if you're not feeling it, you gotta trust that you don't feel it, right? You don't be with someone if you're having doubts and trust issues, and if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. Because it looks like you're not feeling it here with the Three of Cups in the dark. I don't know if you're feeling you're being left out, or you're just a third wheel, or what's going on with that. The King of Cups too, you know, kind of like questioning everything. Yeah. Trust issues seem to be a strong one. The Queen too. What is Kyle's energy for the next 2 weeks? What is Kyle's energy for the next 2 weeks? Let's see if Kyle's energy is the same. What is Kyle's energy for the next 2 weeks? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? What is Kyle's energy for the next 2 weeks? I feel like Kyle has a lot of, maybe not a lot, but like some nostalgia energy, like always focusing on what was. You know, what it was last week, he expects it to be the same this week, kind of thing. The temperance is in the dark too, so his mind, heart, and soul isn't quite aligned. I don't know if that has anything to do with him picking up your energy, or if it's just his own energy being that way. The Queen of Wands, I feel like he does see you as a Queen of Wands. I think that showed up before. Knowing that you're, you know, sexy, vibrant, independent person, very confident in your energy. The Death card is here, but I feel like it's more of a Death card. I'm not quite sure what if things are going to end, or if it's just Kyle embracing this renewed transformation kind of energy. Maybe he'll learn to trust his intuition a little bit more with the moon being in the light. Because I feel like there's this energy of, you know, there may be some confusion and some uncertainty. You may be not sure exactly how you're feeling it. What advice do I have for the two of them? What is the energy that is coming through for the two of them? I don't know. It's like you're moving forward. Not in the happiest light though, but the Knight of Pentacles is they're going slow and steady like they've always been. They're not gonna pick up pace at all. They're at the speed that they're going and nothing's gonna rush them. The Four of Swords. I don't know if they're tired and needing to rest, or if they're overworked, or what's going on with that. The Page of Cups, I don't know, there's a lack of communication about the emotional side of things. Let's see. What does Alice need to know about the moon energy? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? What does Alice need to know about the moon energy? The moon again in the dark. In the light, in the dark. Or maybe it seems like there's some mysteries to unravel between the two of you, right? You know, the moon can be revealing mysteries or lies or something, but could also be the two of you not trusting your instincts or not trusting how you're truly feeling about each other or about the situation. It does come with the King of Swords in the dark too. So I don't know if Kyle really feels irrational about what their situation is, or if it's you feeling like they're lying, or what's going on with that. I don't know if lying came out because it said lying, or if it's because there's that going on. We didn't really feel any of that beforehand. So, yeah. I mean, if you're feeling all this doubt, obviously Kyle's gonna feel it because it's a lot. I don't feel like he's lying. I think the lying came out because I said it. um, but yeah, if you're feeling all of this realistically, he's definitely going to feel that, and that's going to cause issues between the two of you, right? Especially if you're not expressing clearly that you're feeling all these things. Is the Seven of Swords saying that Kyle is lying? Spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae. Is the Seven of Swords saying that Kyle is lying? It's a no card and it's moving forward. That's what I go with. Yeah. Culture. Let's see for culture. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith that want to come and give culture a message? Why does my boss say I don't talk in meetings even after I give him examples of times I did? I can't tell if he's lying or just expressing himself poorly. It could be a mixture of both culture, you know, like maybe he wasn't clear on exactly what he meant by that. Like, you know, if you talk but not um enough details. I don't know. Let's just see what the card has to say. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? What does culture need to know about the boss? Why does the boss say that culture doesn't talk in meetings? Even though she gave him examples of when she did talk in meetings. Oh, looks like he was trying to save his own ass, right? He was he was trying to be a boss and stand firm, like, you didn't say that during the meeting kind of thing, you know? I don't know what was going on there, but yeah, the Seven of Wands is him defending himself, protecting his reputation, that sort of thing, setting boundaries like, hey, I'm the boss, you know? I know what's what. And just felt like they had to give you a response of some sort, and that was the only thing they came up with. The Four of Wands, they think that everything between the two of you is good and fine and perfect. The Nine of Pentacles here is in the light. I feel like they do see and validate your independence. So that's what I got. He was just being bossy boss. He's a butt cheek. Excuse me. Aaron, what's coming for Aaron in love the month of April? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, Anthony, James, or Faye? I want to come and give Aaron a message for what's coming for the month of April in love and romance. What happened in the first week of love and romance for Aaron? I feel like your love energy was strong. I don't know if you had any or not, but luck and destiny timing wasn't on your side. I don't know if you're looking for sex or what, but your confidence and ego was there, but the lovers, I feel like it didn't really happen. I don't know. No, not enough. Let's see what's going on in Aaron's energy the second week of April. What's going in Aaron's love energy for the second week of April? Oh, the second week, I feel like you're going to be dealing with somebody. She may be a little bit of a bitch, you know, the Queen of Swords in the dark here. You know, whatever it is, I feel like you're going to feel less restricted, less held back, less, you know, more of an empowerment energy. You have the star here, so I feel like the universe is blessing you. I feel like you may take a rest, but I feel like you will meet this Queen of Pentacles, right? I feel like she is very nurturing, grounded, kind-hearted, responsible in her energy. I don't know if it's somebody that you had a relationship for in the past and maybe she broke your heart, but she's rise above. She's gone through empowerment too, not just you. The Ten of Swords is ready to rise above and try again. What's going on for the third week of April in love and romance for Aaron? Oh, the cycle is not going to be done between the two of you in the third week, she's gonna ride on her pentacle towards you, I guess. Ride on her horse, not her pentacle. um, you know, the world is in the dark, so yeah, the cycle is gonna run for a second week, it seems. The Knight of Pentacles, I feel like she will be the one to make moves towards you, or curious to see how you feel or what you think. But I feel like this Queen of Pentacles doesn't move too fast. She's slow and steady, cautious in her energy, but she is letting her guards down towards you. She is not being so possessive of her energy. She's ready to open up and share herself with someone. The Three of Wands is in the light, so I feel like she's planning on making some future plans or future intentions towards you. What is going on with this energy for Erin? I don't know if the Six of Cups is this baby mama of yours coming back or what, but I feel like some nostalgia, some kid issues may come up. I'm feeling there's this energy of you clinging to comfort though, and not wanting to look back, not wanting to let go of whatever is going on with that or tied to that. There is the Empress in the dark too, so the Empress in the dark could be baby mama drama as well. Not quite sure what that is, but it seems to be coming up strong. The King of Swords is in the light, so I feel like it's a matter of you being honest, clear-minded, direct with your communication. I don't want to play mind games with you. Justice here, so I don't know if that's like a legal issue or what's going on with the Justice card. Then the King of Swords, I feel like he really needs to stand up for himself with clear focus, no BS in their action. And the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like there's gonna be some sort of development coming through. Um, that is what I got. That's your April. Craziest period of your life? Oh my god, for real. Well, I don't know. Hopefully I'm wrong, right? I can be wrong. So. I'm just wrong. You're gonna have the best month ever. This is not happening. James, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae that want to come and give James a message? What is coming in connection with Alessandra? See, first half of the month, is she open to new possibilities in their connection after? I have no idea what that is because Moonbeam is a butt cheek in his typing, but traveling a lot last month. After traveling a lot last month. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae that want to come and give James a message? What is coming towards James and their connection with Alessandra for the first half of this month? First half of this month for Alessandra. I feel like she is going to consider it. She is going to think about it. She's not going to think about it too far ahead, but she's going to think about it. I feel like she may decide to make some future plans with you one way or another. She's maybe just waiting for you to communicate because, Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in kind of thing. Maybe not having a lot of faith in it though because the Justice card is in the dark. Maybe she feels like you won't take accountability. Or maybe this is just saying that Alessandra may not be accountable for her actions moving forward. There is the Ace of Pentacles. So any new beginnings or new starts with something may be delayed or slowed down. Five of Swords, there may be a miscommunication or, a conflict between the two of you of some sorts. It's more of like an argument than a conflict, but or a disagreement. I mean, the Seven of Cups here. She may present you options, or maybe the two of you will have options to consider. The Knight of Swords, I feel like you may not be as romantic towards her for some reason because your Knight of Swords is in the dark. Maybe that'll change. The Judgment's in the dark, I feel like there will be second chances of some sorts. Yeah. the Empress is in the dark, no, in the light, not in the dark. So I feel like it kind of depends on where your energy flows and what your intentions are towards Alessandra, as if she's going to get on that horse and go towards you or not, kind of thing. Yeah. I feel like it's going slow. Sometimes slow and steady is the way to go, Especially in relationships. But that's what I got. Yeah. Yeah, warmer weather will come, yeah. Tammy! Bye, Aaron! Thank you for dropping by. For Tammy, what is the energies say about I'll be able to save our... Okay, let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guide, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What is the energies today? Would Tammy be able to save their family home if G leaves? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Will Tammy be able to save their family home if G leaves? There's the Queen of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like there's energy of you feeling insecure, and feeling more focused on the materialistic side of things, and then the home itself, it seems, is what's coming through here, because you have the Death card. So I don't know if that may bring things to an end. Your Empress is in the dark too, so yeah. Tarot is all about digging into those deep, dark feelings that you don't want to bring to the surface, right? So I feel like there's a lot of focus on materialistic side of things, um, the hard things, rather than like the financial side of things. It's all kind of all these are deep feelings. The Two of Cups, wanting the connection, all the happy, loving memories, and everything going on there. The Ten of Swords. There's a lot of emotions coming through. What advice do we have for Tammy about saving the family home? What advice do we have for Tammy about saving the family home? Yeah, it's kind of like all dependent on what things you can juggle around, like your finances, your investments, or whatever that sort of thing is, and how to find. It's kind of like balancing their priorities and adapting to the resources that you have, the stars and the light. So the universe is blessing it and guiding you in that positive light. The Ten of Wands, it depends how much responsibility you can take on. With Ten of Wands is like feeling tired and exhausted, but keep going anyways. Because I feel like you are resilient. It's just a matter of taking care of the obligations. And the moon is kind of like showing some uncertainty coming through here. Yeah, the Knight of Wands is in the light. So I feel like it's a matter of depending on what actions you take. Some things may be heartbreaking and discouraging to get through. The Two of Swords is in the dark too, so it's kind of being indecisive about what your next actions are, feeling overloaded with information or things that are happening, kind of thing, and just, yeah. A lot of things to deal with all at once, it seems, is coming through here. It's going to be very emotional, I think, of whatever happens next. Noor, how did Muhammad feel when I gave him a casual response to his comment? What are his current feelings and thoughts regarding Noor? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Noor a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Noor a message? How did Muhammad feel when Noor gave them a casual response to his comment? For the moon, I feel like he wasn't really trusting his intuition all that much. I feel like he didn't really give it that much of a second thought. I feel like he was just kind of tired during that time. Maybe really wasn't paying that much attention. Um, I feel like he does have feelings towards you, even though he may be bottling them up. He may be, holding back on his emotions. There is the Queen of Swords. I feel like they enjoy communicating with you overall. Like, I feel like they think that you're open and honest. The Three of Cups. Yeah, maybe they're not. I feel like they're questioning whether or not you're interested in them or not, because I feel like they're not quite sure what your current feelings are. Because I feel like, they can easily open up towards you in love and romance. They could easily, take you on a date and stuff like that and be romantic, but they're doubting. I feel like there's a lot of doubt going on with that if that's what you're wanting them to do. What are his current feelings and thoughts? Yeah, I feel like his current feelings and thought is like wondering if you were having thoughts and feelings about them. But I feel like there's uncertainty here with the moon here. I'm not really sure. I feel like they would like to express their feelings towards you, but they're not confident enough to do so. So I feel like they're holding back and avoiding taking responsibility for expressing themselves towards you. What is coming? The deity doesn't know. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What is coming towards deity that deity doesn't know? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What is coming towards deity that deity doesn't know? I feel like there's some decision you're gonna have to make. I feel like it may be a tough decision where you feel like you may want to play it safe, but I feel like you may be pressured into choosing one or the other. Maybe you're gonna feel stuck in the middle between two different things too. The Nine of Wands is in the light, so I feel this energy of you feeling tired and exhausted, but you're gonna keep going anyways, right? You may be a little bit wary, a little bit on edge of what's coming, but I feel like you're gonna be moving forward, letting go of any negativity, any self doubt, or any of that sort of thing with the Six of Swords here. I just feel the sense of you transitioning, letting go of things that are not serving you anymore in your current situation. You have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. So I know it's a matter of focusing more on um what's going on in your situation than I just feel this energy of feeling a little insecure, a little materialistic in your energy. And so I don't know if this is coming because you're worried about the money or the finances or like what's going on with that. But I just kind of like feel like there's this energy of feeling a little bit stuck there. If you're like kind of like focusing on the worst kind of energy that's coming through or what. You have the Seven of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like there's this energy of, something like information being revealed towards you and you kind of like rethinking some sort of strategy. For the Eight of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's empowerment energy coming through, like you're rising above, you're getting out of your head, no more stresses and worries coming through. You have the Hierophant coming through with Stick to what you know, stick to your routine, your scheduling, your rituals, whatever that is for you. Because you do have that independence. You do know what's what. You do know what path you're moving towards. It's kind of like enjoying the successes and achievements you've made so far. Enjoy the time you have to have fun and do what you want to do. The Six of Wands, I want to say the Six of Wands in the dark because I just feel the sense of feeling a little unseen, kind of a little hungry for attention kind of thing too. But the Eight of Wands, things may be moving slower than you like, but they're still moving. Like it's a matter of you being strategic about what your next plans and actions are moving forward. To have that success, right, with the Four of Wands here. Alice, would Kyle feel, think, react after I break up with him? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? How would Kyle feel or react if Alice broke up with him? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? How would Kyle feel and think if Alice broke up with him? What would Kyle feel and think if Alice broke up with him? Apparently he'll be happy. I was not expecting that at all. But apparently he'll be happy with it. The Fool, taking a leap of faith. Feeling like the cycle between the two of you has completed. And shifting their perspective in a different direction. There may still be some mysteries. I feel like he's going to feel like, why did she break up with me? Like, I feel like he may not never understand what your reasonings are. I feel like he still won't express any feelings towards you for whatever reason. I feel like spilling his heart doesn't seem to be his strong suit here. What else does Alice need to know about this? The Justice is in the dark. At the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups, though, so he does love you. He just doesn't know how to deal with it, it seems. The Justice card is in the dark. So I just feel like confusion coming through, a lot of confusion. Miscommunication, maybe even. The Knight of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like yeah, whatever it is, I feel like he may be moody about it, but also in denial that is bothering them at all. I feel like they're gonna think that it's a mutual thing. May cause some internal chaos for him though. Does he feel happier if they break up? Will Kyle feel happier if they break up? The Hermit is a no. Would they feel happier if they stay together? Will Kyle feel happier if they stay together? Will Kyle be happier if they stay together? Yes. It's not a strong yes, but it's still a yes. So they'll feel a little bit better if they used to stay together. They do seem to have love for you, but they really don't know how to show it to you, though. So I don't know. I don't know if they were raised, some guys are raised where they're not allowed to express their emotions. So maybe that's not something he's used to doing. I don't know. That's what I got. Yeah. I feel like the two of you need to have a conversation. Maybe talk about, how you were raised as a child and he can open up about his experiences. You may learn some things. Bernadette, what does the rest of the week look like for Bernadette? Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae? But what does the rest of the week look like for Bernadette? If you're a spirit guides, messengers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message. What does Bernadette need to know about the rest of the week? Ooh, I feel like you're gonna have your strength, right? This lioness energy coming through ×2, right? The Queen of Wands, that sexy, vibrant being that you are, right? I feel a sense of you leading with resilience and fearlessness and unapologetic, right? With strength and confidence and ego boost there. The Ten of Wands, releasing the weight or the burdens on your shoulders, right? Sharing the sum of the work with somebody else. Let your partner do their share, right? The Ten of Swords is in the dark, so I feel the sense of you rising above, right? I feel like you're maybe pulling yourself together, having some closure, having some strength, maybe feeling motivated again. You have the Page of Wands, some good news, some excitement may coming through, maybe an invitation to something or other, because I feel the spark of creativity, inspiration, and energetic energy coming through. The Nine of Cups, feeling satisfied, right? Let's feel the sense of fulfillment, achievement coming through, spending time on yourself, manifesting, moving forward in a positive light, releasing any toxic shit, right? That is what I got though. Knight of Wands. Maybe your partner may be doing his chores slowly, but at least he's doing them, right? Don't do it because he's going too slow. Let him do it, right? It's your self-care week. You're welcome, Bernadette. Done. Thank you, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow for free readings. Hope you have a great night. Bye, everyone.